Good morning, students. In our today's session, I'm going to teach you a poem, Love Cycle by Chinua Achebe. So, who is this poet, Chinua Achebe? Chinua Achebe is a Nigerian novelist, poet, and critic, and he is considered as the father of modern African literature. He was born on November 16, 1930 in Ogidi, Nigeria. So here he got imminent fame in his debut novel, Things Fall Apart. He has received so many prizes and awards, such as Man Booker Prize, Commonwealth Poetry Prize, and he has received 30 honorary degrees from various universities around the world. Okay. So here let us look at the title before understanding the poem. What does the title suggest you? Love Cycle. Yes. Love is a recurring pattern, cyclic pattern. Okay. The poem completely deals with love. At dawn, slowly, the sun withdraws his long, misty arms of embrace. Happy lovers whose exertion leave no aftertaste nor slush of love's combustion. Yet, perfumed in dewdrop fragrance, wakes to whispers of soft-eyed light. Later, he will wear out his temper, plowing the vast acres of heaven and take it out of her in burning darts of iron. Long accustomed to such caprice, she waits patiently for evening when thoughts of another night will restore his mellowness and power over him. So, here now let us understand the first stanza. At dawn, slowly the sun withdraws his long, misty arms of embrace. So here the poet introduces. Here, let us consider a character or image or an object. Sun. We are introduced to sun here in the first stanza. So, how when it is happening at dawn, at the very early in the morning, slowly the sun of embrace. What do you mean by this? Sun seems to detach his lengthy arms of embrace, which he used to cuddle or hug or clasp tightly with his lady love. Okay. So here, dawn sun seems to be happy after having a wonderful night. Happy lovers whose exertion leave no aftertaste nor slush of love's combustion. So here, we don't know who is the other person. We know only about sun. Sun is attached to whom we don't know that. Okay, happy lovers. There are two characters. One is sun. We don't know the other character. Whose exertion leave no aftertaste nor slush of love's combustion. So there is no after that intimate relationship, after that personal relationship. There is no kind of what do you say? No bitter taste. Okay, no bitter aftertaste after that kind of personal relationship. Earth perfumed in dewdrops, fragrance wakes to whispers of soft-eyed light. Okay, now only we are introduced to the character, Earth. So here the poet tries to make us understand the relationship between sun and earth. Sun is the lover and earth is the lady love. So the poet makes us believe they both are in love. They are couple. Earth perfumed in dewdrop fragrance wakes to whispers of soft islands. So it is very early in the morning, no? We know that it is dawn. So what happens with earth? Earth evokes the kind of fresh, delicate scent of dew because it is early morning. Okay, because it is often associated with morning and new beginning. It is a fresh morning. It is a new morning. It wakes to the whispers of soft light. Let's say where in the morning we are able to see what kind of light? Sunlight. What kind of sunlight? Huh? Orange color. It is not very harsh, no. Whatever it may be, we don't know, no, whatever the color may be. So, but it is soft and tender light, which is there to provide only the light, not the heat. Clear? Later, he will wear out his temper, plowing the vast acres of heaven, and take it out of her in burning darts of anger. So now, what happens with the sun? In the early morning, Sun seems to be very happy because he is back with a after a very good sound sleep after a night. Now, what is his role there in the morning? What is the role of sun in the morning? He has to provide light, he has to provide heat to the earth. Clear? Now, he will wear out his temper. Now, the poet says, what do you say? Sun becomes anger. Sun is getting anger because he has to do so many activities, because he says vast acres of heaven. So plowing the vast acres of heaven. What do you mean? The sun's intense energy, and he compares it with the form of plowing the land. So here, vast acres of heaven means sun's domain. It takes control over, I mean, in its own domain, its scope. Okay. And take it out of her in burning dance of hunger. So because sun is there to provide light and energy, light, what do you say, light and heat energy, it is getting angry, and that anger is shifted towards earth. Long accustomed to such caprice, she waits patiently for evening, when thoughts of another night will restore his mellowness and power over it. So during the daytime, sun seems to be powerful and takes all the, I mean, he takes all the, it is not an object as treated by the poet. He takes all the control in his hand, and he is doing whatever he wants. He doesn't care about what is you're thinking about. He doesn't care about that. He thinks, what do you say? He thinks his self-esteem as a powerful role, and he takes control of the entire scene. He doesn't care about earth. So what happens? Long accustomed to such caprice, she waits patiently. Here she refers to earth. Earth waits patiently when he becomes approachable. When that sun is so angry now, no, he is angry. So when he becomes approachable, then he can be treated easily, so that she is waiting for the perfect time to speak to the sun. For evening, when thoughts of another night will restore his melons. When the evening comes, during the night time, he'll be very calm. And what do you say? He'll be out of all his, what do you say? He'll be relieved from his duties. No. During the night time, sun will be taking rest, as it is told by the poet. So he'll be taking rest. It is a state of being soft, gentle, and soothing night time. So they will have a kind of serene feeling, calm feeling during the night time, so that he can be easily approached and they can speak over their problems. Listen to me. Come on. Get it connected with the charger. So during the night time, they can have a good time together to speak about the problems. What is wrong with the sun? What does he think about? So they can have a nice discussions. In one way, the poet makes us to understand the love and relationship between sun and the earth. It is in one way. So let us think about the other way. So here it is nothing but the relationship between a man and a woman. Just think about in the other way. So here